Anā ko taupiri te tautara whakaniko ko taku wawa koi ora me ona piko ngā he kura tangi hea o te mātāmuri. Tēnā koutou katoa e tahuri mai nei ki tēnei o ngā papahotanga o tātou, i tēnei pakanga nui i runga i te papa Turangawaewae o Patterson Park, i wainga nui e nei kapa rōreka rawa atu, rongo nui rawa atu i roto i a Waikato whānui tonu ara ko Taniwharau me Turangawaewae. Ngā kapa tuakana e pakanga ana ki te kite kōwai, ka eke panuku, ka eke tangaroa i roto i tēnei tukinga o rātau i tēnei ki o Ngārangi. Tēnā koutou e tautoko nei i tēnei papahotanga o tātou, e tikana kia mihia te reo iritangi o Tainui, ka mutu e te whareariki o te kiingitanga, ana rātou anō hoki i tā kohamai, te pūtea, kia āhei tātou, te whakapāho, i tēnei kimu kia koutou i tēnei ki o Ngārangi. E tikana anō hoki kia mihia o tātou kaumātua i haere mai nei ki te tautoko o rātou mokopuna i runga i te papa Turangawaewae, me tēnei o ngā hoa o tātou, he uri no roto mai o Turangawaewae, ko hono mai i tēnei papahotanga o tātou, ana ko Bani Wharakura, ana ka tukuna toa ki a koe hoa.
Kia ora pātara, tēnā kōrua, nei ka mihi atu kia koutou. What a privilege it is to be here today. Like football, got the short ball, got to hit it up, and then, yeah, you find me here standing next to you fellas. So, yeah.
All right, whānau, we just want to go through the team list right now. For JD, he'll be calling out the Taniwharau Reserves Premier 2 team right now.
Kia ora pātara. I just thought I've never played hooker in my life between two props, but I'm not very often where a hooker is bigger than the two props. But no, my Barney, remembering the first game is done and dusted, 32-18 victory to the Taniwharau 17th. But from 1 to 17 for Taniwharau, Slam Ta'o, Taranganui is wearing the 1, just Ari, just as 2, Utah Wilson in the 3, Tarapi Daniels in the 4, Aramamwana 5, Po Namu Pohipi 6. The 7 is Jamal Muru Horaki, Halix Hirawini the 8, Matawhaiti Nepi Puatu the 9, Jason Watkins the 10, Solomon Wilson 11, Regan Reihana the 12, and Te Oramini Mohi Te Wara the 13. That's starting 13 for Taniwharau. Turangawaewae, Barney?
And Turangawaewae backing up in number 1. Te Ao Tūroa Armstrong Yield, number 2 Turangawaewae Tiwiata, number 3 Anaru Paiko, number 4 Oblix Tāwha, number 5 Tara McCarthy, number 7, and I'm going all over the place here, but Te Rangakihi fills in for number 7, number 6 Sage Paiko, number 23 out there, old boy Joshua Cowan, number 14 Kimiora Brody Te Koi, number 20, wearing the number 20 jersey, Carlos Richards, number 11, Kimo Tata, number 12, Kyle Huna, and number 13, Hori Kupai Kopu, also a mokopuna of Taniwharau.
Yes, he's got a foot in both camps, isn't he?
Hey,
whānau muru and the whānau kopu.
The referee is Brendan Tarawhiti. Our 2 touchies assisting Brendan will be Berta Mahika and Jack Kepiha. So it was Turangawaewae who kicked off and put the ball into the Taniwharau half, and their set of 6 they've kicked down. There's been a mistake made, a knock on, so it's Taniwharau to feed the ball 20 metres out from the half, going down the short side. Going good run here from the 7, good footwork. Young Muru Horaki, young Te Tonga, and a penalty earning, just overdoing it, I suppose. Referee Brendan Tarawhiti is just looking to stamp his mark, Barney, I suppose. Yeah. Early in the game, eh? Just
look, he wants to set the standard, I guess, and Taniwharau are coming in really strong, and it's really important, I guess, at the beginning of every game to really get some strong calls made. There you see someone, Taniwharau, going over the line there.
Yeah, unfortunately was held up, and referee has given a signal, so he'll come back at 10 and play it on the 10, and there's Tarapi Daniels here, so he's calling him out 10, so a bit of online goal defence from the Turangawaewae side. I think this is 2 versus 3, 2 in the ranks. I know College Old Boys is top, so we're looking to a very, very good game. If it's half as good as the 17s game, Pātara, we're in for another treat.
Absolutely. Good to see Tarapi back in the green and gold, of course, playing rugby over the last couple of years over there in Tauranga. Back in the Wipokeko, of course, and come back to bring his skills back to the Taniwharau team.
Yeah, they're moving the ball out, some good on goal line defence here from the Turangawaewae side. they're coming to shifting the ball to the right, to the Turangawaewae left, it's gone wide, out to the wing, and no, there's a mistake there and the ball's taken out of play, so letting Turangawaewae off hook. I just want to give a mihi out to Maki Waima. He's not been well this week, and the coach of the Turangawaewae side, Tangata, yeah, good guys putting something back into the game in the coaching ranks, after doing their time at playing premiers and premier reserves.
Yeah, Tangata and Maki Boy are strong backbone to our old boys. They put everything on the line. They're still, supporting our club. They've been there for a long time in the dark times and in good times, and they continue to support our boys and coach them. And
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's Taniwharau to feed the scrum, 20 out, it comes up the back of the scrum, and they're playing line, they're looking to go the ball. The call of play direct comes from the Taniwharau bench. I don't know whether that was Clifford or not, but the second play they're still going in on that left hand side and taking in the tackle. Third tackle coming one out, back in and a drop off, and that's the 11, young Solomon hitting the ball up, 5 metres out, tackle 3, maybe look to move the ball a bit. They got the wind behind them, playing towards the high school. Here he comes, big Jason Watkins, and hits the ball up, they're a metre out, a quick play the ball is what's needed, it's required. The dummy half, a little bit unsure there, but the fighty coming wide, it's not very fluent. There's a few dummies and a few Hail Marys, and now it's back with Slammer, the Ranganui, and he's going to play the ball. What are we, 5th and final? Really not a tidy set. Come to the right, hasn't finished yet though. A little kick, no, and Utah.
I'd rather give it the ball there. It's 5th and final, but doesn't seem like the winger knew what was
There's a bit untidy there, Barney. There's a bit untidy play.
They're trying to keep the ball alive, I believe, and.
Hot potato,
Hot potato, trying to look for any opportunity they can down the side. Good defence by the winger there, Tara McCarthy, as you see him hitting it up now.
Yeah, good boy there. Good boy there. Goes well, Yeah, I've followed, but a very young side, and I'm really pleased with the Turangawaewae side that, after years I wouldn't they were going down struggle streak for a second fight. All those young fellas, young Marcus and all those boys, and then they had Peachy in there go back there and help them, and now they're very strong and sitting second on the points table. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Southwood Tube Mills, for being here today.
Absolutely fantastic. Of course, giving our bench and a bit of a wall for us to look at.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Radio Tainui, and it's good. And thanks for joining us, Barney, for this second game. Looking forward to one more game following this whānau. Don't forget, it is the premier game, and off here we were talking about what is the closest thing to state of origin, and this gets very close. Kazi versus Kazi, mate versus mate, but and probably I like the mate versus mate, because after the game we're all mates. But it's Taniwharau to feed the scrum, and they're 15 metres inside the Turangawaewae half, and they come back, and a good 10. So enjoying a little bit of territorial advantage and a bit of field position. Taniwharau at the stage, a quick play of the ball comes through the dummy half. At the fighting up to the prop forward. Jason Watkins, he's got a big heart. Oh, Jason,
a huge heart, hasn't he?
He's played back row. I know there's been a few injuries. Some have been called up to the Prems, but it's another play. They're going back there in that short side. A quick side by the Ranganui slam, but too deep. I don't think that was the 5th tackle. Another, like you said in the first game, Patara, that patience, exercise patience, back-to-back sets, get to your completion.
This is probably Turangawaewae's second touch of the ball. It's been all Taniwharau at this stage with position. Let's see what they can do with this next 6, JD.
Yeah, well, from here you'd want to be wanting to get a good completion, get up the field, good kick in, and get them to run the ball off the line. That's what you'd be looking. But Taniwharau are playing to the high school end of the field whānau, and there is a slight breeze, or I'd say a little bit more than slight. A fair breeze at their back, so they want to play field position.
Good charge and run.
They need to take from the 17s what they were doing, kicking early, turning this big full pack of Turangawaewaes around, and testing their fitness.
Yeah. Good kick in there from the Turangawaewae player.
Yeah, good kick from TJ. Tiranga is following it up with some defence there.
He was a good young boy too, wasn't he, old TJ?
Oh, he's got a fire in his belly, that boy.
Yes.
He's very feisty when things don't go his way, but it's just his passion and competitive nature. Just like his father, I guess, or his Uncle Waki.
Geez, don't meet him on the water. Okay. But however, similar to the settling down period, whānau 10 minutes into the game and a bad pass from the dummy half turns the ball over. It was at the feet of the Taniwharau player now. Turangawaewae event. We'll feed the scrum and enjoy a good tackling field position 30 metres out. So who's feeding the scrum, Barney?
Sage Spiko's feeding, going to pass to TJ. TJ to inside ball to Hona. Kimiora again at dummy half, passing it to TJ. On left, looking on the inside, he goes himself.
Oh, that's well done.
Good run down the left hand side.
Yeah, that's a big run. That's good yards. They've got to set it up and back to the post and then go for one more shot down that right side. Here they come. Here they're heading it to the post all right. Yeah. And look at the numbers out on the right hand side. If they have a little bit of vision, the half. If you can get in there and move the ball, you've got to be catch and pass on the run. 1, 2. He held it up. With 2 outside him, and the ball's gone back. Referee Brendan Tarafiti saying it was lost in the tackle and went back, never come forward. So
So there's definitely a rip there.
yeah, the second one was a rip. Yeah, there was a second rip. So yeah, what would you do here, Barney? You're coaching. What would you do here? Pick the two,
mate, it's early
tap
game.
and run.
No,
early game.
it's whānau versus whānau, so we want to give them a game and we'll keep on playing. I'll tap and go, but then I'm not the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, Sage is ready to tap. Here we go.
Yeah, I would too. Is that Joshua Cowan?
No,
It's too fast.
loss.
Yeah.
It's Carlos Richards. Here goes Big Joshy on the inside ball up the middle.
Good tackle.
Nice, solid tackle.
Good tackle,
there.
but they've got either option either side. They're going to come back, stay on,
Goes
coming
to-
to the left. Big TJ, good ball play, good run, way to run onto the ball. Must be very close.
Very good tackle too.
Yeah, got
Around
on
the
the
old
fence, it's
legs
still
there.
coming down the short side, but the whistle's gone, and we've got,
Because bad play the ball there.
yeah, bad play the ball, and, you know,
No try
No
there.
try
There's
there.
been knock
No
on
try, no
and
try.
play the ball. Looks like we're going to a scrum now.
Good graphics though, Kitty. It looked like it was a knock on from the dummy half, maybe.
at the play, but there's a scrum, and it's going to be a Taniwharau feed.
Very lucky there, Taniwharau, to get away with that. Actually, they were under the pump there.
They were. They did look sharp, and then TJ Simon, he's looking very good. He's got the ball in the hand, and you know they're ball watching him a bit. They're a bit guilty of ball watching, but they're running the ball out here now. Some good yards here. I think this is in Arama, the winger, Arama Moana. Some good yards. Offload. Yeah, they've got to turn them around and.
Lucky not to get a penalty there, Taniwharau.
No, nothing wrong with that tackle. Don't you blow that up, Brendan. That was a good tackle. Yeah, that's what you want. Play on. Yeah.
Ball past the ears, gone along the ground, mate.
Gone back, gone sideways. 2 knocks on. No.
Cole Horner gets the
That was
ball.
very messy, and I don't think the referee really knew what to do there. Turangawaewae on the tack now.
So it's back to 0. All Blacks Tafo centre running down the left hand side there. TJ's directing Terry McCarthy back to the middle just to settle the play so that we can actually get some good field position, I guess. Ooh, bit of a shoulder barge in there.
Who put that on? That was pretty high. That
Number
one.
20,
The old
Taniwharau,
7.
tackling without the arms.
Yes, that was a bit high. Oh, we'd like to
TJ.
thank Radio Tainui here for giving us the opportunity to have some lunch. And
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Getting treated with all the goodies today. Ngā mihi kia te rewi ringa o Tainui. Of course,
I think it must have since Barney arrived. Barney.
Oh, well done.
Beautiful
Good
try.
pass.
Meanwhile,
that was very well done.
the heck, the player for Turangawaewae, short ball off that. Who was that, Barney?
So that was Carlos Richard going in for the try there. Beautiful pass by Joshy Cowan, you know, old school. You know, he knows how to throw those nice passes. Didn't he play hooker one time there for schoolboys?
Yes, he was New Zealand under-16s hooker actually back at the days at Hopopu, and he was the hooker. He played 9 and he toured to the islands, Joshy, and there were 2. It was Joshy and here you go, guys. Who was the 6? Trivial question, people. Who was the 6? There were 2 picked in New Zealand under-16s. Joshy Cowan was the hooker. Billy Kells and I were selectors. Who was the 6? If you know it, whānau, click it into the
good
live stream.
good
Who
party.
was the 6? You both know him well.
Okay.
Another clue, he played out of Huntly, and he was sometimes known as the Huntly Hurricane.
Oh, right. So we were talking about Lance Ohio then.
That's right, yeah.
Well done. He's in good company then. Good to see Josh still out there. Actually, he'll be definitely the oldest player.
He's tremendous, man. You know what he teaches those young players, and he's like what you know. He's tremendous.
What I like about his game, JD, is that he's playing prop now, but sometimes he'll come in and direct the play from hooker, and his passes left and right. It's beautiful. Mate.
Yeah.
That
So
conversion's over
by
Te Turangawaewae Armstrong Neil, fullback.
so there we have the score, whānau. I'd say what 40 minutes into the game, and it's 6-0 to Turangawaewae. So well done, and yeah, I appreciate good play, and that was a great play. They went to the line, they set it up, and then he had a good run and a good short ball and hit the they say spaces not faces, and that's exactly what he did. Spaces not faces, and he went through the space, and he gave the face a pukane as he was going through. So 6-0 Turangawaewae, they kick off. Taniwharau goes down 30 out from the
This is a good run.
Try scorer,
Straight up the goat.
try scorer.
Carlos Richards with the first hit up.
Carlos Richards, geez, I hope he's not those Richards of Sonny Boy and Kane Richards
Yes,
down there.
Yeah, it's the same family. is that
Same
right?
family.
Hey, what's he done? Has he come across the border?
Oh,
Well, actually, because Sonny Boy actually was an ex-Turangawaewae player as well.
Oh, did he? Sonny.
A few of the grades, yep. He's one of the very few players that we can talk about who can cross between the two clubs with foot in both camps.
He's a character.
Yeah,
I'll just leave
definitely
it.
is.
He was a character. Well, Sonny Boy, love Sonny Boy. But anyway, it's Turangawaewae. They shift the balls in the hands of Big TJ, and he's done the right thing there. He's taken the tackle. It's the fifth and final, maybe not. He may be the kicker. That the ball comes back out to the
Sage Paiko.
Sage Paiko. The ball
Nice
goes
kick
up.
there.
Yes.
they're all on side.
They're all on side. A good take.
They've got the ball
Oh,
back.
and they got the ball back as well.
And he throws the ball out to
Oh,
the
no.
left. But it might have been like Steve Crichton last night with Penrith. Did you see that?
I missed the game.
Oh, beautiful, man. For those of you that didn't see it, Penrith over the Cronulla Sharks and 28-24, the Dragons over the Broncos last night. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with your Broncos, Barney, but never mind.
It's a Queensland thing, I think,
want to kind of
JD. It's just
there's maybe a Queensland
seems to be what they are like, you know.
Oh, gee, I didn't realise. I thought you were a good fella.
I think they've lost a bit of poot here, but they can't keep paying the refs anymore. So, you know.
Okay. Yeah. No, if you want to talk to us after the game and have some counselling sessions, that's fine. We can arrange that for you, Barney. But it's Taniwharau. Ball comes back to Pounamu Puhiti.
Good kick there,
Talk
finding the
about
ground.
characters, and you talk about his father's been a character. Is it a 40-20? Is it a 40-20? It
That'll
looks
be a
it's
good,
in the 20. It's out of the 40, and it is. I see
Yeah, good of
Slammer Bing the clap. He's pointing in there. Yes, and
yes, it definitely looks like it.
not a scrum, is it? It's a tap in it.
That was a good kick from
what's
Pounamu,
going on.
and
Yeah,
just
that's
as you're
a tap.
talking
It's a
about his
It's a
father.
40-20, I'm just talking about characters, and his father was one of the best.
Yes, and he had a fabulous kicking game, Lee Poepi.
I guess we can't talk about too many of the things that he did on this show. However, good charge up 20 out. Taniwharau coming from 6-0 down, Turangawaewae leading early in the game. Comes to the hooker. Not the fight to your hand, and that's
That's good hit.
And just as Jason Watkins takes the ball there, he's another player who reminds me a lot of Josh Cowan. They don't take a backward step. They're the epitome of
a
what
long
true heart is all
ball.
about.
Utah Wilson comes in around, beats his man, but Ari just could have gone and looked for the ball, but however, come back through Puepi.
Is it Russ Leaf?
Russell Packer off the
Leaf
beach,
there.
Russell Leaf, off the beach.
Kind of got caught standing there though. He
Water.
needed to be running onto that
Yeah,
ball.
it'd be right if Obi moved out the way, but how we can still see the ball, and
gone
no,
That's
Too
tap
deep.
22.
Too hard, eh?
too deep.
That's
Unfortunately,
twice
they-
their kicks have gone deep, JD. Maybe they just need to just ease off a bit of the mana.
Might been too much lunch.
Too much lunch.
Yeah, too much lunch.
That's what happens when you know Mike Wilson and
Mike
and the
Wilson,
co goes to the
Bakehouse,
bakehouse all the time.
Yeah.
Just looking over at the bench.
He's
JD.
another unfortunate Queenslander, isn't he?
Wow, he's been crying over the Broncos for the last couple of weeks now. So, he's the head coach of our under-16 girls team. I have to listen to him every weekend. I feel sorry for him actually.
Okay. Good run. That's how you run onto the ball, son.
Just like his dad from Taniwharau, James Korpu. Good play the ball there.
James Korpu, gee.
Yeah.
Duck, keep your head low. Gee,
Early
that's his
kick there
boy,
by
eh?
stage.
Coming back down to old Slammer. Here we go, Ranganui, Taho. Yeah, good on his feet. Beats the first tackle, beats the second threat. He's through. He's looking good. He's 100 to 1 to go all the way. He's under the post. He's under the post as young Slammer.
Yes, he is, young Slammer. Good try.
Right.
First points on the board for the Taniwharau in the form of the one Turangawaewae Taho, otherwise known as Slammer.
See some good toe there, mate.
But it's the footwork at the line. It's the footwork at the line, Barney. He beat three, you know, and that set him up, and then he was clear and was shut the gate in '98. So you know, like that was the slam man. Yeah. So they take the score under the post.
Yes.
6-4.
6-4.
Kick to come. Yeah. But boys, you know, like coaching, and if I was coaching on the sideline, I'm thinking we've got to breeze. We've got to use that breeze, eh? You've got to kick and get field position. Camp down here and apply the pressure, eh?
Absolutely.
You know, and I don't see that happening. The 17s did that, well done Lionel Wairau and Turangawaewae in that second half, and they started to kick and they played field position.
Absolutely.
And it'll come.
And you're right, Turangawaewae in that first half didn't take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And so, Taniwharau never really needed to take a leaf out of the 17s book and apply that here in this first half.
That was just a good return, boys, though. That was good fullback positioning, good return, get the ball, run hard, found some soft defenders up the middle, and then found the tired forwards. No, he did really well. It was 80-metre try there.
He's definitely one of those players. If you hang off him, he'll have a go.
He'll have a go. He won't die wandering.
I was watching him in the warm-up. He was doing a lot of talking, a lot of directing. Got a bit of respect
I
amongst
really
his team.
appreciate that, analysing that from you being a prop, Barney. Yeah, you know, head down,
Once
bum
upon
up all
a time,
day.
JD, you know, I played my time in the...
Mate, I saw you playing reserve grade at the back end of your career as a 6. Mate, and I suppose all dreams do come true. And I thought, geez, but I think you were the coach, the captain and the kicker.
Well, that's how you end up in his number 6.
Yeah, I think he was the coach, the captain and the kicker. And I think he even gave himself player of the day. I remember coming into the clubhouse here. He's number 6. I thought, gee. Yeah, but well done. So it's going to be Turangawaewae to start off again and start the play. They're going to go deep. It's into the wind. It's come up a little bit short. There's a couple ugly bounces. Yeah.
Yeah, Ranganui's got the ball, handed it off to Russ.
Going to step again. They're going to let him go through again. No, they're surely not. No. But a good 50-metre run, and it's Taniwharau into halfback goes young Puatu. Yeah, not the fight too.
Solid tackle there by All Blacks Tafa. Unfortunately, it's gone a little bit high.
Mate, he was a promising junior too, Barney, coming through the grade young All Blacks. Went to Australia. I think he, made a lot of those age group teams. I like the sound of that tackle. I don't think it was that high. The Taniwharau player never reacted. It's good. Sometimes you got to do ball in all shots. But anyway, they're 10 metres into the halfback. I hope you're enjoying the commentary and the view, whānau. They're running the ball up, and it's the second tackle, and they're about 40 metres out. So ball's coming back to Russell Packer, one off the ruck. Turnover.
Turnover ball there.
Yeah, that was a really soft turnover there. Probably took a peek at that big fullback that was about to make the tackle.
Yeah, be fair to say, I do think Patara, the forward pack of Turangawaewae, just a little bit on top at the moment. I just, I'm looking at the work rate of the Taniwharau forwards is good, but I just think those picking forwards in the blue and gold are just slightly ahead, but there's a long way to go.
Yeah, and I think it goes back to what Barney was saying. I just saw Josh there going into dummy half and directing the play there, exactly what Barney was talking about earlier. And it really showed that their forward pack responded to that.
Yeah, number 3 taking it in now, I haven't seen this boy play for a while, but he seems to be doing the job. Number 3, he's already passed, but now, bit of a...
Yeah, he's the coaching Manadu in the Waikato age groups, 15. They're very good boy. Yep. Big, strong centre, and it's glad to see he's still playing the game. Is that Josh still hitting it up?
No, that's Carlos again. Josh is next in line, but they go to the right-hand side. Over to Kimo Tata. He gets the pass away. There's a bit of an opportunity down the right-hand
Oh, yeah,
side,
well
and
done,
the guy
good
we're
run.
just talking about must have been your coaching mate, but he's crossed the line. Brendan hasn't caught anything yet.
Has he scored it?
He
He's
has.
short.
He's gone left, he's gone
No,
right.
here comes the try.
Oh, he's blown the whistle, mate.
Yeah, good try there from...
Anaru Paiko.
Oh, Paiko.
Yeah, he was
Ka pai,
actually
Ngāti
vice
Mahanga,
captain my
whaka
waka
boy.
for 15th when we went away. He was a big boy, big, strong, solid centre. He reminded me of a little bit of not a Davey Watson, he was bigger than Jared McCracken. He was solid.
Jared
Oh, wow.
McCracken.
That's a name I haven't heard for a while.
Crackers was a
big
very
crew, mate.
strong player,
Yeah.
and he had a big chest. You know, you look at him and think he was our prop. I think he was the second biggest player in our team, and he was a strike weapon.
Well, he had two
So
key-
well done.
Yeah, he had two key touches in that play, that first hit up, and then
Yep, that was definitely a try there from Turangawaewae.
Yeah, so that takes the score out to 10-6. So yeah, it's, and into the win. That's a good effort. Okay, that's a good effort by Turangawaewae. You know, yeah, and that man, we said, I like how they're running onto the ball, those outside backs. And yeah, you'll Tarapiri Daniels on that side, and Victor Moana, Victor Moana. Remember Victor Moana? He was an up winger from many years ago down in Wellington. I'm talking Arama Moana. Yeah. Here we go.
Of course, Marty Moana is another name that comes to mind, and his brother Ty, another legend of the Huntley South Club.
The kick looks good. It's coming. No, away to the left. And up.
Oh, well done! Awesome kick
Te
there.
Aotearoa Armstrong nailed, successful with the conversion. What a kick, man.
What a
JD,
kick.
you haven't had JD in questions. I'll have to
I know.
question some of your calls there, JD. A bit early.
I just thought it was a southern breeze, but I don't know if any of us were goal kickers back in the day. I know a couple of you tried to be goal kickers, but no, he hit that struck a wall. So gotta go deep, son. Go deep. Oh, look, you got another 20 metres. Put it up in the air and let it sail.
He's Aotearoa again. Here's Maximus one.
Oh, I heard that smack from here.
Good run, there's good
Defensive
defense,
run.
solid defence.
Here's another good young player coming through, Barney, Maximus,
Oh,
son of the coach.
yep. He does his job. Oh, these boys these days, man, they're bloody big boys, they're good units. He's of the same era of Tara McCarthy, All Blacks and that. So they're all similar age, Wardy and that.
Tackle there.
That's good for succession planning, Barney, you know, for the club. Yeah, future fellas, future players. Here's the kick they got to the fifth and final. It's hanging up in the air. It's into the air, and he took it on the full young slammer, rammer, jammer.
Young Samuel with a good defend there. He's
Don't
retaining the
miss
ball
it,
really
you
well.
think. Let's go, Wardy. Good run there by Ranginui.
Yeah, good return of the football, Barney. And they're approaching on the halfway mark now, Taniwharau. They're in an arm wrestle here.
Oh, they've got good momentum.
Good out of the park goes
Making the
Mitafaiti.
line, yes, well done.
He's under the post.
That looks like Te Homodi.
Toho Mauri, of course, son of Te Whakahawe at Rapana, another schoolboy Kiwi. They come through the grades just as quick as his father back in the day.
But a bit taller.
A bit taller than his father,
Taller
of
than
course.
his father. I see his father over here. And a great junior referee at Hopabu. Come
Excellent
up from those
referee,
grounds,
yeah.
didn't he, Barney? Yeah.
He's got a good heart, that boy.
Impact player, you know. Comes on for Matafaiti and you know, pulls them back into the game. I guess it's good for you two to watch someone with pace.
I'll have you know, mate,
especially you
I won
part of
100
it as a
metre
hooker.
sprinter.
I remember some 2 metre runs, but 50 metre runs, very few and far between.
Oh, mate. You know, the guy that used to impress me when we were growing up, mate, was Stu Hislop.
Oh, yes.
Mate, he could run 100-metre tries, that boy.
He won't be watching the game, he'll be out having a run. Yeah, he did have some pace.
No, did he
Went
have
to
speed?
North Harbour.
He had
Oh.
speed, eh?
I know for a fact, back in his sprinting days, he could do 100 metres in 10 seconds.
Wow.
He was one of the fastest in the Waikato.
He could have represented Fiji at the Olympics.
Yeah. Actually, another one that used to race against him back at the old Pirate Stadium schoolboy athletics was another guy who made the All Blacks, actually Regan King. He came
He's from out of Cambridge.
Yeah, he came out of Cambridge. that's right.
Yeah, I remember Regan King, very good centre. But poor Pihi young Lee, he should bang this over. He does. He puts the ball down to the high school, and now it's 12 all Fair indication of play, you think, Barney? I thought Turangawaewae slightly got on edge and enjoyed a bit more better field position, but when Taniwharau got down there, they capitalised on their field position. 12 all.
Yeah, they
10 to go before half time.
they're just sliding off some of their tackles, JD.
Te Wawa?
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that because I know Tukai and Huge work really hard on their tackle tech at training, so they've just got to bring their defensive line up together and just cut out the basic mistakes, JD.
Yeah, okay, so
here we
Turangawaewae
go.
kicked off. Take on the full by Slava and get the ball
backwards
back
step
to
there.
young Jason Watkins, and he's 38, he's going to play the ball 30 out from his own try line. And here comes Brendan Irvine. Good to see young Brendan back on the
Yes.
field, Patara.
Of course, he's lost a lot of weight from when we used to play back in, well, back when I was back on
Packer
the field.
takes the ball to the line and gives an offload, starting to move the ball. They still need field position. Young Modi, he's going to have another go. He gets the ball.
Bit of a... I want to see what the referee's seen. Did you see what I see?
Yeah,
JD?
I saw a knock on from the Taniwharau centre. The ball from Modi went to knee level rather than chest level.
Yeah, I think he held the ball up a little bit too long.
He held the ball too long. He was undecided what to do, and I think it's the correct call by Brendan Tarafiti. And 6 o'clock Monday, Barney, if you'd like to come to the referees meeting.
We might have to talk about that, eh?
The beauty of television, whānau, we can have a replay.
Let's go to the box. Now here we go, All Black staff are doing a bit of a hit up there, taking it to the centre of the field. He gets to play, Kimiura. He's going to go right to Sage. Sage is going to take a step and go. Good tackle there. Kimiura again. He's going to go to the left to the big boys. Hori Korpu doing a bit of a settle run up the middle. Nice tackle there, got him on his back. He needs to get up quick. Big Max is going in for another settle there. Let's see what Tiranga, if he goes left, what Tiranga's got. Might be an early kick, but there's Joshy from the half.
Dummy half position,
Dummy half position.
TJ.
We'll go with a
Double
short
pump and a good tackle. Good front on tackle there by, who's at the 20 there for 22.
That's Brendan Irvine.
Yeah, great tackle. Great
TJ's
legs
going up
tackle.
again, he's going...
Look the kick, he
straight.
throws the fruit. Can they get it out of the end goal?
What a
He
good
gets it.
kick.
No, he can't.
Fantastic chase. Oh, and rocked the ball almost.
He tried to pass it. Oh,
Could
no,
be a try
you're
here.
kidding me. What has happened here?
The bench is celebrating.
The bench is up, everyone's up.
This could be a try.
Okay, let's have a look at this, guys.
Liking this drone shot, mate.
Fantastic coverage here from our cameraman and our broadcasting team inside their truck. Getting shots that you will see in the NRL, you know, that we're seeing the referees converse now on the sideline. Fantastic. And a try line here as well. Good stuff. I think Turangawaewae's playing the better team game. I think a couple of individual efforts from Taniwharau brought them into the game.
It's a good assumption, yeah, you're right. Modi and Slam are doing a couple of things, but I think they're working more as a unit once they get that field position. But the number one rule when you can go, put the ball dead or go down on it. You know, put the ball dead, force the ball, goal line drop out, and with that win, mate, you kick it 50 metres with your left foot.
JD, you said before, mate, your kick is only as good as your chase.
Yes, and that was.
Yeah.
It was.
So you had a good line of blue and gold there.
So there's the boy Armstrong taking the kick, is it?
Yeah, Armstrong Neil.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's
He's a 1 from 2 today.
1 from 2. Okay, commentator's curse. He bangs it down the middle. Yeah, the wind's died down.
2 from 3. Here we go.
Good predictions, good predictions.
Yeah, right over the black dot.
And the wind's got it, mate.
Curves it
around.
around. Well done.
There you go.
Did the ref put his leg up?
He did indeed.
did, eh?
He did indeed. Curved it indeed to the
18-12,
left.
tit for tat. We're going try for try here. So must be that long before half time, and we'll enjoy a break and analyse the first half. But very even game. But I just favour this this wind. We've talked about the advantage that the wind gives you, and I know Coach Waima and Coach Hirangi here, they'll be using that wind to great effect in the second half.
Yeah, and I think you're right too.
Good run by Maximus.
Our kickoffs are not getting deep enough. We're not using that wind to really punch the ball down.
Put the ball up in the air, you know, put the ball up in. They've earned the penalty, crucial part of the game, 18-12. You don't want to be conceding points this close to half time.
They're simple mistakes, AJ,
Ah.
from Taniwharau.
Absolutely.
Unnecessary. And if Turangawaewae just play their sets of 6 and
Yes.
get down there and put more pressure on.
Oh, I'd be very happy if I was Coach Waima, you know, into a strong win, which I think is good enough for 8 to 10 points. And you're going into the break 18-12 up, so 8 minutes to play.
Good line of defence there from Taniwharau. Met Kimmel just as much. Kimmel tucked up. They come to the left there, Hori Kopu, nice charge there.
Down and up, no penalties, don't hold them down.
So going back to Joshua Cowan.
Nice strong run. Taniwharau guilty of not getting up off their line. They're standing back and waiting.
The 8 defenders are not working, are they? And the markers are too loose. They need to tighten up the markers and tighten up the 8 defenders because that straight hard line running, and that's awesome from Turangawaewae, and they move the ball to you, come to the back door play.
Turangawaewae, oh no, Armstrong Neil.
I don't know what
Didn't
that
quite
was.
see what happened there.
I think it was a backdoor play, mate.
Yeah, but he was out of position.
Yeah.
There's the kick, it's a cross-field kick, the wind's holding the ball up.
And with no pressure on the kicker as
they
well.
If they get this out to the right, they'll score. And if they haven't, it's a handover. Penalty.
Very unlucky
Penalty.
there.
You must be saying man in front,
It's a penalty.
Brendan.
Yep.
Okay, mate, with 5 to go, you'd kick this as far down the field as you can.
Absolutely.
And go in for another shot and try and even up before half time. A good play, good sustainable play, got to a completion, Turangawaewae, well done.
Yes.
Well done.
They
And,
got to their sort of 6, eh?
they did a couple of kicks. And
I think put a contestable kick up as well, wasn't a throwaway kick.
I think TJ Simon for me is he's going real well. But it's that, like you said and you identified earlier, Barney, that Joshua Cowan influence in around the ruck, he's punching up the middle. And it was very similar to the 17th, wasn't it, Randy?
Yes.
They punched up the middle very well. They just got to tie into their halves. Whereas it's a hard yardage game for Taniwharau. They're struggling to get across the headline here. Hopefully Russell Packer can
Good strong run lead by Russell.
we need 2 or 3 of those, and good play, Russell. Well done, going down that short side to the left side. That into short passing.
Yeah, made some good yards there in the last couple of tackles at the set.
That's
Make it
4.
to their
4.
fourth tackle,
Yeah, 4.
yes.
One more at the post.
Kicked
Oh,
early.
kicked early.
Nobody was there.
Gonna work for them.
Oh,
Jay.
well done.
Wow.
Modi again showing his speed.
Oh, wow, Modi, eh?
What happened there?
Unfortunate Modi.
Maybe a knock on.
I like that boy's speed, mate. I've seen him play for the New Zealand Māori tag team, and his skill level is right up there. I mean, they end up winning a tournament.
Oh, he's got good pace. Had a
didn't
game
quite
earlier
land
this
on it.
year. Last time these two teams played, he actually played in the Premier game on the wing, and as you know, he's still a schoolboy. He's the head boy at Te Wharekura of Rakaumanga, so got a lot of potential, and he's got pace to burn. And but referee Brendan Tarafiti, he was straight on the mark. I don't know how close he was, but he was. He did the Jacinda COVID-19. He went early and made the call. Go early and go hard. They're at level 3.
He didn't have a
Tamaki level 2. Yeah, we're going hard. No, we've got a tap 20. I love Brendan. Good on him. And then there's our touchies. And then Jack and Berta. Yeah, so very close to half time.
There goes TJ down the left-hand side, JD.
Oh, well
He's
done
looking
there.
for
Down the
support.
side, a good
Good
run.
tackle there.
Great run there. I just want to shout out to all our overseas people who have joined into our broadcast. I know there's some over there in Western Australia and Perth, a couple in Sydney as well. So yeah, ngā mihi ki te whānau. Welcome home.
Yeah, that was the 5th and final kick. Can it turn into something? No, that'll be a handover. Now you got to go straight back onto attack if you're the Taniwharau, won't you? You take 2 in, ruck it down, turn them around, and then one last go at it. Be up for the defence, wouldn't you?
Yeah, likewise,
chase.
Turangawaewae's got to come up with a good solid line of defence. Keep the boys down here.
Yeah, well, I think they've done very well so far. But, you know, I'm sorry to be... they've got the wind at their back, Taniwharau, and it's a smart football. Come on, Coach Minor, get the message out.
Nice and deep.
Get out there, kick deep, even a little chip over again. You know? How deep's the fullback for the Turangawaewae side?
He's not very deep at the moment, actually.
Not deep. Here he goes. Here he goes.
A kick would be really good right now.
Coming to the right side. Good ball. Give it. Give it.
Good run there and an offload again. They've still got the ball running as they're making inroads down the right side of the field here.
Don't hold him down. Don't give the penalty up. You get 14. Play the ball.
Armstrong's got to get back in position. He's
kick
seen
in
the
there.
fullback in the line. JD, there goes Tara McCarthy. Just put the ball down, mate.
Well done.
Good
One
defence.
last shot at it. Good play. Good play, Taniwharau. Good defence. I'm just looking at the forwards here, Barney. They're
A few hookers going on,
a few
JD.
hookers, into the wind. They might need coming to half time. 2 minutes, boys. Hang on here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to half time, and it wouldn't be good there. He has scores level.
It just shows, when the two cousins are playing,
Yeah, that's
don't
what
race.
happens. Yeah.
it's going to happen. You got to get ready.
It's going to hold up. It's going to hold up. But
Oh, what a brilliant kick and a good take as well.
yeah,
From Ranginui. Oh no, sorry.
Tarapi
Ball
Daniels
kick
out
from
there.
Turangawaewae. Come on, boys. They'll set the line now.
I think it was the chase. Online defence.
Ranginui in there.
Oh boy, don't slow down, boy. That's what they call a handbrake. You got to run with some purpose, son. Here it comes at the half. Ooh, 2 posts at the pick.
Yeah, he's
Right,
found the gap.
taking the line on.
Good defence.
Good tackle. Good online
Beautiful
goal line defence from Turangawaewae there. Oh, jeez.
Could have really helped with a good ball there.
They've been very original. 1 out prop set up. Now it's got to go left. Where's that Modi?
Oh, they just gave it away.
What sort of play?
Oh, here goes TJ with a turnaround. Counter play.
Just a bit. I think it's just getting a bit
Reminded me
greedy
back in the
now.
day there when you were a hooker, Pata.
Yeah. Some white line
Opportunity.
There's some
there,
white
eh?
line fever. You come out with 6 stitches.
I think it is too. I think he's getting excited. He's making some breaks, and I think his confidence levels has gone through the roof. He just needs to be brought back down again to earth and start thinking about the team rather than individual efforts.
He was playing for himself there, wasn't he? Yeah. He's not alone there. I've seen 1 or 2 over the years play for themselves, but they're in the grind. Both teams are hammering it. Whānau, it's 18-12 to Turangawaewae right on half time, and probably could fair to say they just deserve that slender lead, but it's going to be a big final 2 minutes here as the timekeeper gets up to ring the bell. They're coming wide, but
They need a good kick here, JD.
no.
A good catch there.
This coke can
Blue and
go.
gold need to
If
set
he
their
if he
line.
gets in the space of Aramai Moana, he's lightning. Yeah.
Not a very good kick there, JD. Probably good defence.
More
pressure on them.
so, Barney, that we said before. I don't think the chase fatigue is starting to set in.
Yeah.
Now they're looking for the oranges at half time. And the front on defence is solid though. I must commend Coach Mark Wama. But
Taniwharau walking right now. This is not looking good for them. And they're lucky maybe to get a penalty here. Yeah.
All Blacks have been caught up there for a high tackle. It's a bit of a soft high tackle, but nonetheless it's a high tackle, right, JD?
kick down into the corner. Don't tap it on the halfway. Who's those people saying tap it? Look at that.
Yeah,
15 metres like winning lotto. 20.
Here goes
Here we go,
Calvo,
you got
get
one play,
shot.
you got one play. Put it up.
What do you reckon?
Cross
What
kick.
would you do?
Put it up.
Cross kick?
Cross kick.
Use the wind?
Yeah.
They've been pushing it a bit hard lately, JD.
Yeah,
You reckon
yeah.
You can sit inside that
Yeah,
try line
but
area?
aerial. Not
Here we
ground.
go.
Aerial,
I reckon
aerial.
they're going to do it, just run it up the guts.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh,
Well done.
Well done.
Execution. Yes, well,
Okay, guys, well, that's our first half of our game right here at Turangawaewae, Patterson Park, between the Premier Reserves teams. Taniwharau, of course, taking on Turangawaewae, who are hosting today's game. The current score at the moment is 18-12 to Turangawaewae. Fantastic game thus far, and we'll be back very shortly to recap the first half as we lead into the second half. I'd like to thank our co-presenters here today, JD and of course Barney Wharekura, for joining us into this broadcast here today. And ngā mihi ki to our sponsors, of course, Radio Tainui, Above Productions, and Te Whare Ariki o Kiki Tūhei Tia Pōtatai Te Whera Te Tua Whitu. Nō reira te iwi, ka paku whakatā mātou, ka hoki mai mātou, ko tata nei. Nō reira tauhoake, ki tēnei o ngā papa hoatanga o tātou. Ngā mihi.
Just let us know when you're going live.
Like, now. We're on there right now. It's jargon, bro. It's jargon, bro. Yeah, like
We're just having our oranges at half time. Yeah. And we just thought we'd have a little bit more.
ask you what the Turangawaewae coach said.
Yeah, we're alive, mate.
We're live now?
Yep.
Okay, welcome back to the second half, whānau, where the score is 18-12, Turangawaewae in this Premier Reserve game. Don't forget, after this game, we've got the big one to come, the Premier Clash of the Titans. But Barney, you were out there at half-time. You couldn't break away from that connection with Turangawaewae. What did the coach say? What did Coach Wyman, what was his instructions at half-time?
Mate, he's asking his boys for more urgency, especially in the first 10 minutes of this game. He wants some more consistency around the basics there, you know. But here you can see now, you know, a good solid tackle, and that's the energy he wants from his boys. He had a few older boys inside the circle just asking for dominant tackles. As you know, we hope to get them slow down, and then the advantage sort of comes back to us.
Kapai Barney, and Patara, you were in the huddle having oranges with your tuakana Clifford Moana. What was his instructions at halftime?
Yeah, just trying to get away from too many individual efforts and trying to get some more ball movement around our forwards, because at the moment we're playing one out stuff and it's not really working out for us. So yeah, just moving the ball around a little bit more and getting our forwards to hit the ball at pace rather than getting caught flat-footed.
Thank you, boys. Thank you to the coaches.
Unlucky there, Pronami, not to... Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Well done.
No, refs hold up. He's looking.
He's looking to the sideline. Looks like the... looks like
He's gone
the...
up. He's awarded it.
And a try to Taniwharau.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this first half, bringing the score now to 16-18. Not quite the start that Turangawaewae was looking for, obviously, and but Taniwharau lucky to get away with a good kick and a good chase, as you said earlier on. As only good as the chase, and the chase was there this time around for Taniwharau.
And that seems to be the flow of the game. It's sort of Taniwharau are playing a quick kicking game, turning the big Turangawaewae four-pack around, whereas Turangawaewae, I think, are owning the middle. I think are solid on defence. Big TJ Simon at 5'8" is you know, he's the ball player, he's the go-to player, and you got a contrasting styles. And I think if I were, you know, I hear what you said about Coach Waima, but he needs to play field position. Get down here, use the win, play field position, and you know, if Taniwharau aren't to score, they got to score like that. They got to go the length of the field and turn them around and play quick and play smart. So yeah, good start. It was exactly what Coach Mayan will be wanting. I see he's on the sideline there, smiling a bit better. Kick is successful from Pounamu Poipi. So that locks us. Mate, this game is in the balance, isn't it? 18-all, Barney.
18-all, mate. You just never say die when any of these teams are playing. They're solid. It's going to be another arm wrestle. It started off with a bit of a fire while we're having our oranges, mate. But you know, that first set of 6 by both teams, with some real powerful running and a nice little kicking behind the line there, you know, and they played to the whistle. Taniwharau, well done. So they got the fruits, mate.
Okay, just slightly appealing a little bit fitter at this stage, but here goes. That's that kick, and that's probably another. Oh, the bounce! It bounced back towards him, and it's still bouncing, and it's knocked it on.
Yeah, no, just too casual.
Too casual. Yeah, not enough urgency in there, Rowdy.
Yeah, that's one thing about, you know, he's one of the greatest players we've got, but he can get casual at times.
Mate, I remember coaching the under-6s. We tell them, catch the ball on the full. You know.
Did they kick the ball high in under-6s?
Yeah, under-6s, they kick it up and punt it. What do? Catch the ball on the full. Under-7s, we teach them, don't let it go out. Protect the sidelines. And when they're 8-year-olds, they say, good luck. So, yeah, Coach Waima.
Yeah, good to see you here, my friend.
Very happy. Get to the front and improve from there.
Sun's out, where's your guns?
Sun's out, where you going? Sorry, people, we do
get distracted now. So we're going with Kimo Tata with a nice little hit up at the front. Good solid defence there, got him on his back. Sage, my predictions, is going to go left to Joshy. He may give a short ball there, a bit too high on the shoulder there. Bit of a knock on.
Execution. Now that's what it's about. Execution. Joshy threw a ball and it was really should have still been taken off for Barney.
Yeah, it was a good pass.
Shoulder height, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
no excuse there.
I sort of remember when you were half Patara, you know. Yeah. One on your toes and the next one's on your head, and if you're lucky, you get one in the middle.
You want the ball right in your hands.
You want on the
eh?
chest, your hands out, targets up, you know.
I did think Jelani did look like he was a bit shy taking that ball.
Yeah, kind of turned.
Okay,
I'm just calling it,
okay. Oh, Barney, this is going live to all the whānau. That's
I know my whānau
Barney. Barney.
Taniwharau running it out.
Yeah, spreading the ball, going from left to right, and it's come out here.
See if they listen to
Showed a bit of confidence there. Throwing the ball around and swinging.
Yeah, not bad, Anari. I'm liking this number 3, mate.
Yeah, so they're 40 metres out on their side of the halfway now. Taniwharau, it's going to be an arm wrestle. They're rucking the ball up, good defence, and you know, I just noticed that with the Turangawaewae sides, even the 17s, they're very physical, rowdy. They're good with that front-on tackling technique, and Taniwharau are not going through them; they have to go around them. And as we're getting down now, you know, the quicker they play the ball, the better. And it's going, they're moving the ball, it's one out again, up through there they go, they're going left, they're going up the middle, he's away.
Nice, did really well. Good run.
Yeah, that's good yards, good footwork from young Hauraki. Yeah, young Tonga, yeah, very good player, skillful as. Little chip, they turn it around, what we talked about, is they're going to hold them down there, and they put the defence on, so yeah, I'd be pleased if I was the coach in that set.
Yes.
You know, that you got to a completion, a good kick, didn't go too far, so it was dead, but you got to back it up with your defence, eh? And I think Turangawaewae, you know, they'll pound the middle, they'll come again, dummy half runs, young Joshy and them will just keep taking the ball to the line and get a good kick in.
They need to get there. Go for it here, JD. Here we go.
Yeah, they are. Exactly.
Up the guts there.
Yeah,
That's what we need.
Yeah, they do. They need, because I think they can dominate up the front. And here it comes.
With the early kick.
Oh, to the side of the boot there.
No.
Stay in, and it does. Oh, well done. It gets the bounce.
Yeah, mate, but you got to go down the middle. Got to go down the middle. You put it up in the air, and no one will take it.
Nice footwork there from them.
The only thing with that kick is 30 metres too short. Hey, you know. Yeah. So from dummy half, Adama Moana, he's got some pace, but
a few hands on heads there, JD from Taniwharau. But they're letting their backs just do a few darts there while the full pack get themselves up.
yeah, well, second, you know, 10 minutes into the second half, you bring your new interchange players on and you add a little bit. So yeah, this is very, very even. Russell.
Oh, Jelani with a nice hit there.
Yeah, good line speed. You got right up on Russell before you got any momentum. Oh, unlucky to give away a penalty though.
What was that for? Holding down?
That was a soft penalty.
He's just wasted his tackle, the poor, like, you know, like Jelani, and you know.
That would have been a really great defensive set from Turangawaewae had they not given away that penalty.
This kick, JD.
Yeah,
unlucky.
look like there's an injury.
Unlucky they're not for Turangawaewae to get the
We've
ball
got
back
people going to the left, we've got people going to the right. We've got,
wonder if we can get a drone shot of that.
yeah, we've got an injury. Play on, only in the. Take him out the back, do an HIA. Hey, don't worry about that, strap him up. They're playing fast now, they're going to the line. Good
Playing
boy.
fast and direct, JD. Good
Yeah, they
on the
are.
left there.
Playing the game at pace. They Te Tonga, Hauraki, he's it. Called held, he's not out anyway.
Oh, he called held on there how many times? And is he going to give... You could hear him calling held. I don't know why he's calling a scrum. Wow, okay.
I think they've gone to the challenge, mate.
Captain's challenge.
There should be a captain's challenge, absolutely.
Or did they lose their challenge in the first half, mate?
Might have done that in that little try over there under the post.
You got to get back down and play field position, Barney, don't you? If you're the blue and golds.
Yeah,
get back down, you take two in, get back down here, dig it up.
Definitely, if the half saw the hands on the heads earlier on, they definitely want to kick early.
Yeah, maybe on the third, eh?
Yeah, if any of these boys are watching the under-17s game,
yeah, they would have seen the formula.
Yeah,
especially in the second half, eh?
Get down here.
Yeah, maybe one more in and now go after this one. Take it in, boy. Here we go. The right side hasn't done anything here. Now we go. Where's TJ? Put it in.
Probably
the one's picked up.
One more, JD.
Oh, I'd go now. Yeah, okay now, yeah, but
Thought he's going to go there.
yeah.
Couple of double
Now,
cuts on
they
the
have been doing it, so I think it'll happen now. Here we go. Yeah, there it is.
Looking for a
Back.
reset.
Ooh, lucky catch. Yeah, that's good play.
kick too, that
Good
was
play. Good play.
Finds the
Good
ground.
play. See, down the middle, better than coming to the sideline. He's going, yeah, what am I to mine? He's
line
got
of
some.
defence here, Jody. Can you see anything?
Good round the legs.
He looks like he's riding one of those way power horses down Harris Street. He's a bit of a cowboy down there. I mean, he's bloody Whanongas. Oh, gee, I think they got more horses than grass.
Yeah, well, yeah, down the trees there.
Yeah, even been known to have the odd one get out of the
Push
road.
and shove going on here.
There's a penalty.
Yeah, just get a bit too aggressive.
Same
not
in the
needed at this
first half,
stage.
man.
Yeah.
And I think it's overplaying their hand, Barney. You know, they want to dominate. You got to dominate the tackle. You got to win the ground battle, but not when it gives you penalties. And unfortunately, in the 17s game, I think the penalty count was something like about 8-2.
Yeah, and that really killed
And
them.
it killed them in the second half, and they were very solid.
Yes.
They were
yes.
very solid, Turangawaewae in defence, and didn't really need to go there. You know, it's a little bit of a discipline. You know, when we were playing, you know, 1, 2, 3, get off. Yeah.
They're not doing themselves any favours, the boys, the blue and gold. If they can get some old heads in there just to get them to complete their sets of 6 and, you know, a good sort of line of defence, they'll be then back in the game. But they're letting Taniwharau with a lot of ball possession here, JD.
They are, and they're working overtime in the middle, and the big fellas are starting just to get a little bit here on weight.
Here's Utah Wilson down the right hand side. He's tall,
Yeah.
that boy, he can actually score from there. There we go, down there.
From the sideline. Oh, yeah, he might have got there.
No, old Jackie Epia over there,
Right
he's
on
doing
the
the
spot.
old
Yep.
taking out, and you know, white line fever. Hey, it's 18 all team. It's still anyone's game. You know, Turangawaewae can finish up with good field position after this set. They're still in this game. They're right in the game, actually.
Actually, an early drop kick wouldn't be too far from a good play, I'd say.
Yeah, Turangawaewae in position, tapping the 20, and
just-
they're 30 up.
Yeah, I was just reading the body language, JD, of our blue and gold boys. That was a good, tough set of 6 from Taniwharau as they went in. But here we go now. They've got to find, they've got to dig deep. You can feel a sense of momentum shift here. Oh, ball's been thrown in. He's all good.
Pass forward. Taniwharau lucky enough to get away with
Yeah, but no.
lucky to get away with that.
There's a bit of feeling in here, boys.
Hey,
There's a bit of feeling,
There it
and
is.
you know, I don't know whether they're talking to each other, against each other, or whatever. But bro, there's a bit of feeling. I like the heat in the game.
yeah, just a poor pass there.
Yeah, just on the first there, throwing the ball away. Had the advantage though.
You got to give Turangawaewae credit though. Taniwharau have been hitting that line the last 5 or 10 minutes, and they've been able to scramble. This could be a big turning point in the game. I see Ranganui Tahoe, he's walking to the sideline. He's got a look. He's got a hematoma from there, Dr. Ropata. Looks like on his left leg, his ankle could be interior ligaments, or could be a season. Or
With my X-ray vision, I can see he's all right.
Or is he just tired? He might be tired. No, he's a good trainer. If he's injured, he'll be injured. He's having a look. He's pointing to his leg, and he wants a wash. And I'm not quite sure. Yeah,
A little bit of strapping.
strap the heart.
Taniwharau with the ball now, just over halfway, inside ball.
He definitely
Nice
does not
little
want to
cut
cover.
there.
Yeah, 40 out. Yeah, could play the ball. Yeah, they're going early on the second tackle, out to the second row. That's good play from Regan Rayana. Back to the middle now, back to the 9. And there goes
Who's that number 23, mate? He's doing his job, you know.
Yeah, Jason Watkins.
yeah, that's Ruda. He's known as Jason Watkins, very good man. Played left forward, playing prop. There's a penalty. Here we go. Quick play. The ball's the speed of the game. I think
I think this is the
I
time
think
we
you
take a
picked it.
kick. This
take
is
a
good
kick.
time to take the kick. 18 all. This is a mistake that our Prems made in the first game.
Yeah. So they're going to run
for
it.
a tick, mate. They're going to run it.
No, they'll take the 2.
Oh no.
They'll take the 2. Yeah.
Settle the game down. Yeah, settle the game down. Be patient.
I don't
Get
know,
ahead.
mate. I think Taniwharau had a lot of momentum in the last 5-10 minutes here.
Yeah, I just think our ball handling hasn't been great. We haven't really been able to finish. Yeah. So we need to reassess that, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Roddy. A lot of times we don't agree, but you know, I agree with you there. That I'd take the 2, start again, come back up, and build momentum. Because that means that because Turangawaewae will have to chase now, they've got to make it happen. They've got the wind with them, they've got field, you know, to get field position, and I still don't think they're using it enough. You know, there were a couple of good kicks down the middle, but I think Barney identified it earlier that you know, the fatigue factor, that chase that was in the first half was bang, is not there, and you know, the kick is only as good as the chase. Okay.
Yeah, the only reason why I said is because Taniwharau had really good momentum, and both sides were making mistakes. I agree. You're just giving Turangawaewae an opportunity to rest now, recover, regroup, and we've got the wind behind our back. We get a good set of 6 down this next kick.
And we're ahead. And we're ahead 20-18. So,
20-18.
Barney, I think you want it on the phone. Yeah. If Trina's there or listening, is there someone? No, we're okay. But
it's a bit of a psychology too.
Yeah, but watch it in here. We can see whānau. I don't know if you're seeing on your screens the blue and gold's just taking their time to walk the halfway. He needs to put this up as high as he can and as long as he can. And these big forts in the middle, maybe rotating the bench, maybe a factor, and scooping them. I've got to get down there and put the best set of 6 on and hopefully hold them. Oh yeah, here comes the coach.
This next set of 6 is going to be exciting.
This set of 6 is the turning point of the game.
Be exciting.
Let's watch. Here we go. Hope you're enjoying whānau, hope you're enjoying it at home.
Because you're going to see some awesome.
Enjoying your lunch and your afternoon tea and one game to come. But yeah, if anyone near close to the park. Here we go. Not high enough.
Nice catch there. Here's that guy again.
Here's Jason Watkins. Oh, mate.
Yes.
Oh, 75 kilos on him.
Yeah, he just goes forward all day, doesn't he? He's a workhorse, that boy.
Spaces, not faces. You know it there, Barney. Yeah, again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Southwood Tube Mills, our sponsors. Yeah, it's really good that we can. Turning them around. Possession comes to start.
Yeah, how's he to look? Because there's no fullback at the moment. They need to set it down.
A little bit of vision. But I'm impressed with the standard of the game, Patara. You know, reserve grade on quite first.
We've got some lazy arms.
Yeah, well, that comes with fatigue, bro. That comes with fatigue, and Coach Wyman's got to recognise this. Coach Hirangi got to start making those changes, you know.
You might have to get some fresh legs out there, right?
No, I would be, because now, you know, they're 20 out.
I kind of wonder if Taniwharau has used that as a game plan. They seem to be running to their bigger players, our whānau here, our Tukoi whānau, and trying to really tire them out. And I think that's what's working for them at the moment. They're willing to take the hit in order for...
Yeah, I can see the water tank in the distance. A few more runs up to that water tank, I think, might be in the order, but still very even this game. Brendan hits it up. Yes. But on the fence here, it's going to be Riccardi comes to left pick to play the ball and...
Well done. Turangawaewae by the sounds of things. Here from the sideline.
Is that Turangawaewae?
That's Turangawaewae.
Yep.
He was playing when Big Heights was playing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
Same era.
He won't let you forget that moment. Oh, Pop, you know, he'll go and hunt down the pork tonight and bring you pork tomorrow and tie the horses up and score a try and feed the dogs. Oh, Pop, Turangawaewae, well done, Pop.
Did he play hooker in his
Played hooker? Yes. I think he played up. Played everywhere. he played up in the Prems a few times and played hooker, played loose forward.
Centre.
Played centre, played halfback. Yeah, so well done, and just a little bit of experience, you know, is required, and that's exactly what he's done. So there's another change looking to come back on here. Is the big second row for Taniwharau.
He actually was the next captain of this reserve side too.
Yeah, no, I fortunate the captain and another long Rahui Pokeka whānau in terms of There's his dad, Oldie, and all his brothers over there in Perth and Western Australia. And if they're watching, because we're going to the world, boys.
Yes, we're going to the world.
We're just not going to Harris Street. We're going around the world, whānau. And
We're going beyond George Street, eh?
yeah, beyond George Street.
Successful,
Not
Jamie.
down, kick successful. So there we go. That puts it out to 26-18. And Barney, I'm glad they did take that kick.
Because now we need 2
Now
tries.
it's 8 points.
Yeah, now we're 8 points
Yeah,
ahead.
We've got a
yeah.
substitution coming on now, JD.
Yeah, a few subs. And
think they identified
maybe just a little bit late because those penalties, Barney, earlier on, those penalties up through the middle. Yeah.
And these two that have just come on, they'll add the spark because they were the ones who set the platform for Turangawaewae in that first half too. So maybe a little bit late to put them on, but better late than never.
Yeah, still in the game by no stretch of the imagination. Turangawaewae. I think they score next. This is game on, and
Well, as we said earlier on, JD,
Get it up, yeah.
we never let
up that.
down.
Oh no!
Silly.
I haven't
penalty.
seen one of those penalties in 25 years. Man in front, They pull it out of they pull them out now in the game. It's like a scrum penalty. They shouldn't be allowed in the game, but man in front, Did it affect play? Not really. But I suppose it's a rule, and Brendan's called it, and just got to give a plug to our referees,
I think
boys.
it was
eh?
just a nose, eh?
absolutely.
It was just a nose in front.
Yeah, it
but, hey,
might have been a shoelace, but in front's in front.
It's not what the boys need right now, obviously.
No,
JD.
not at all. Not at all.
They've got some of these old fellas in there. Got to start talking to the boys.
Yeah.
Manage their energy levels. Let's see what they got in this next to the six. They're definitely leading Taniwharau.
This is the game right here, Barney. Patara, this is the game right here.
Yeah, this is defensive
6 point here takes it out to 32, and it's I'd say it's just too big a gap. It's 14 points. They have to score 3 times. So I just think it's fallen away a little bit, Barney. What do you put it down to?
I'm listening to the coach at halftime, holding down in the tackle. Just holding down a little bit more, get a bit more control. Boys haven't been doing that, so if they can just listen to Coach Weimer's words of wisdom, they'll find their way back on track.
Yeah, they're still in this, but this set it's going down to Solly on the right hand
So
side
we don't
there.
want to give away penalties, eh?
Yeah, almost
No,
got to give
no.
away penalty.
Yeah, a little bit of indiscipline. Good pass right across. Oh, gee, Jason, he's hitting the ball up nice and straight. They're looking at the clock over here, the bench. You're going to come right again. He's going back to the right.
Good chase by Carlos. What a
Yeah,
good chase.
good pressure on the kicker. And he hurt him too. That was good pressure on the kicker.
Hand over? No, he's stopping the clock.
Stopping
There's
the
an
clock,
injury.
put the player down.
Yeah, that's the enthusiasm you want, eh?
That's what we need, eh?
Yeah, that's what the enthusiasm you want. Yeah. So the game stopped.
Which is good for Turangawaewae, of course. They can catch their breath, reset themselves and restructure their play.
Barney, while we've got a break, you looking forward to the next game, mate?
Oh, mate, it's the game of all games, mate. Like, you know, if you know blue and gold and you know Taniwharau, man, this is the game. Everyone's sort of hitting their form at that level, So Taniwharau had a few awesome runs in the last few weeks, so they got their momentum going. I heard you talking about it this morning. Turangawaewae have been also building themselves as well, so it's good to compete. Turangawaewae, good to see matching.
Yes.
Yes. The brothers on the field, So.
What do you think the biggest factor has been for that? Has there been a culture shift in the club where, because growing up with Turangawaewae, they're the team to beat, right? And when we were coming through, and to be honest, those were the games that I longed for. I'd rather play Turangawaewae at the Coronation than in the grand final, to be honest. But coming through and that culture that those old boys, yourself, Tahanga, Paki, Pichi, Tangata, Tukua, all having everybody back inside the club must have made a really big difference for these young fellas coming through.
Yeah, I put it down to Tukua Matthews and Tan Mautaki Matthews. They've reset the culture. They've got us back to playing clean football. The fitness, the talk has been really positive. The body language has been positive. And you got Big Dale, mate.
Yes.
He's been there in the tough times. And now he's got some young blood that's come through that are able to support him on the field, so he can just do his job.
Yes.
Ewa can get on, do his 10 minutes, and be happy because these young fellas, Mekaere, Beatty, the boys,
Shannon coming back as well, yes.
He was there in 2007. Then he went over to Australia, played some good football there, and he's and he's brought that maturity back to our back line. And it supports what Tukua and Tana have been trying to achieve. Eugene, Mark, they, you might see them in the reserves, but
it's been a concerted effort. It's been a team collective effort and well done. But at the moment, I think there's been a gift penalty here to Taniwharau right in front, 20 metres out, and discretion there with Turangawaewae putting the ball down when moving the ball to their right, and unfortunately, conceding the penalty and to go out by 10, I think could be the game right here, right now. Not quite sure how much time to go, boys. I don't. We've got a stopwatch going, or but
she's another 10 maybe.
Yeah, 3 o'clock the main game, eh? So we've got a little bit of time, so maybe 15 to go, and just getting the tea sorted. Who's this taking this kick? Yeah, he's up there. And over. Right in front.
This is another good tactic again, JD. They've managed to settle the ship down since the last kick that they had, and again just playing the time out.
Well, it's going to take 2 converted tries to get it, but I still don't feel that they're out of the game.
No, I'll never count Turangawaewae.
No, it's going to take 1 mistake and a good kick, but I'm just looking, some of the fatigue, it's got to go high, it's got to go long. They'll D up and, just ask the question.
Yeah, this is the part of the game, like, when we had those little battles, who's going to step up?
Yeah, who's going to step up? Who's going to lead their charge? And looking at that side in Turangawaewae, who do you think that's going to be, Bunny?
Well, I'm looking at Carlos Richards.
Put that shot.
But they've gone left to all this tough, huh?
Very average kick though.
Mate, that wasn't a good idea.
Stand here now you're on your team. Very average kick. You got to go deep and long.
Oh no, they got the ball back.
Oh, it must have been a great kick. Sorry,
our sponsors are in our way at the moment.
It must have been a great kick. The sun's coming in my eyes. So, I'm starting to fade.
Is this the turning point, JD?
This could be the turning point.
Someone's turning the stake over.
There's a strip and a penalty.
You got to kick. No, tap and go.
Yeah, there's no time for kicks.
There's no time for kicks.
There's no time for kicks.
Yeah, you hit it up. Yeah, come on, boys.
We're 2 tries behind.
They can't pull the buck around too. They need to go.
Mate, I can feel this is going to go right down to the wire. Yeah, there he is, Joshy
Cowan.
Yeah, now another one, the 1-2 punch. Look at the 11 out here. He's got to get Tomlinson. He's got to get ready. He's starting to creep forward. Go to the short side. Oh,
Carlos, well, good tackle. Was that Tildamini on?
Great tackle.
Good tackle there.
Great tackle.
It was a good settle run actually. It's the setup for the backs and
nice pass from Kimiota. There's this Terangaki. TJ. Oh, too strong. Too strong.
I was just thinking, where has he been in the last 20 minutes? He just hasn't had the ball in his hands to do something with like that. Yeah.
Give him the ball, he can break the game for you. He can make it for you.
Well, you do is he going to pass or is he going to kick or is he going to run? And in that instance he ran, and he asked the question. So, mate, this game is what was said, Patara? It's a long way from over. 28, 22, here they come.
It goes back to stepping up again, taking the risk. And it paid off, and there you go. It could have easily gone the other way, and sometimes you might want to take a risk just to try and turn it around.
What was the kickoff? The short kickoff? And I knew they should have gone long. I knew they should have gone long. They should have gone long, man.
I think the whole of Taniwharau was thinking, are they going to go long too?
And they went short. I can't understand that. Well done, Coach Waime. The boys are trying to put a bit of steel, and all the kicks have been in front for both these teams, haven't they? So, kick to come.
Good solid run by
Polly.
TJ. 10 minutes to play, JD.
Yeah, 10 minutes to play.
Oh, heaps of time. That's a lifetime in this game.
It's a 10 minutes, mate. That's 5 sets each.
That's right.
That's 2 tries each. Anybody's game.
Well, Taniwharau definitely do not want to do a short kick here. We definitely want to punch it down the stick.
Oh, look, it just went inside.
Oh,
what a great kick.
Specsavers for
That sun in
JD
your
on.
eyes again.
Let's put him on.
Let's game on, Jaden. Let's game on.
Let's game on.
4 points.
Yeah, I noticed you're starting to take a bit more interest, Barney.
He's coming back.
Your energy's coming
alive.
back. He's come alive.
Let's go to
95.
blue and gold.
Yeah, yeah. And it's all down to car.
I will let it be Bryce course with them.
Gee, who's he play for? Russell McGregor. Russell McGregor. He's running the line next. And we appreciate the referees, don't we, Barney?
Oh, look, mate, we're trying to get junior referees in our game. We need them up here. We need to breed them young. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Here we go. This next set of 6, come on.
We just still kick.
We
Couple-
play our
couple
set of
settles.
6, mate. We play our set of 6. We
Yeah,
get
I reckon
down here.
go down early. You've still got enough time. Turn them
Got
around.
some good momentum here, Joshy. Bringing us up to the 40-metre line.
Good game, Fano. Hope you're enjoying this game, Fano. It's 28-24 to the
There's
green and
TJ
gold.
again.
Tony
He's going
Fano.
to take it to the line, crossing the 50.
He couldn't get it away.
Bit of a strip
Did he
there.
lose it?
No, it's a strip. Well done, Taniwharau.
Come
Was
in,
that
see
Muddy?
this big Cliff Warner from the sideline. And there's a
And
penalty.
offside.
Quick play the ball. Quick, tell them the instructions were sitting right behind the both benches, Fano, so we're getting a quick tell them and no, slow them down from both sides. So, yeah, very interesting conversation and colourful language.
They're all offside, JD. There was a penalty.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Barney, because I know you're a fair man and a good man.
Now we'll be looking for a repeat set here. This would be the best case scenario for Taniwharau, and of course a big, huge defensive effort from Turangawaewae.
You're going to throw one at your partner? Did he go in for the one?
I would, or if not, yeah.
No, you don't. Well, if
Too
you're 5
early,
ahead or
mate.
6,
We've got
if you're
8
5 ahead,
minutes left.
no, but you're 5 ahead or you're 6 ahead, you go score. Don't
Yeah,
go
go
5
for the
ahead.
one.
Go for the one.
Patera.
Oh no! Yeah, you stick to those, training those
Good
girls' parts
tackle,
and
good defence.
running those stretches. And,
Khan Joseph
You know,
there and
on you,
Oblak Staffo.
just let us know if the head's playing up from yesterday. You know, you.
Well, the way I look at it,
Headbutting
too,
the-
brothers,
you
is
know?
that we're actually on top of this game. It was a lucky kick that ended up with that try before, and I don't think they'll be able to pull it off again.
Look, I just looked out onto the field there, and I think he feels in trouble. You know, Joshy's just demanded his efforts from his boys to keep it clean, make the set of 6. Now let's see how this all works out.
Yeah.
Oh, good defence. Crossfield there.
Yeah, he's 50 now. Sage he's ran 25 metres sideways and 2 metres forward.
Yeah, we'll
gotta
take
get-
that 2 metres, you know, JD.
You got to get some of those fast fellas in that dummy house. He's lost the ball
Oh,
on.
lost the ball
He's
on.
lost the ball, Barney. He's lost the ball, Barney.
Yeah, that was a silly mistake.
I think you just have to tell me once, man.
That's what I say. The 25 metres sideways and the 2 metres forward. Swap it around.
Joshy was talking to
You
the
got to
fullback,
go
JD.
forward. You got to go forward. Where's the fullback? Where's the loose forward?
No, here we go, boys.
Okay. Big moment, crucial part of the game.
Yeah, played the set up.
8 to go.
8 to go.
Yeah. Still anyone's game though. Intercept under the post. Thanks for coming. 30-28. See you tonight.
Short blind.
Yeah. First tackle though, Barney. Yeah, just be
Here we
patient.
go.
Here we go
No
though.
penalties, boys. Get off him.
The patience is definitely the key here for
Take
Taniwharau.
that
Yeah,
line
yeah.
up. Oh, he's lost
He's
it.
lost it too.
He's lost it, JD. These are moments.
Barney,
like
you need to
these
tell me
can-
once. Yeah, Barney, you need to tell me once, Barney. Yeah, you need to tell me once, Barney, you know.
What did I say once? I said it. I'm sure I did.
Can't see but I can hear. Can't see but I can hear. But no, 28-24. Hang on, hello.
Oh no, it's a penalty.
He's a penalty. We pushed them in to play the ball.
Call there from the touch
What do you do?
judge.
What do you do?
I'll go for the 2, mate.
Obviously put it down clean and just got pushed there off the
Yeah.
ball.
Oh, they've kicked us aside, JD. They're going in.
Yeah.
Yep. What do
Yep.
you do here, JD? What's your play? What's your set of 6?
I take 2 in and I spread to the right.
And you expect
Yeah, I
them to
think
score on those 2?
I think the Turangawaewae left hand side centre wing combination out wide there. I think All Blacks comes in and you make a play on him.
There's one.
Yeah, one more.
Oh,
oh no,
JD.
come on,
Did you plan for that one,
that was real ordinary from Brendan Irvine.
JD to Cliff and one.
He's
Coach
gutted
Cliff.
as
Coach
to-
Cliff.
I don't think he was expecting that ball, JD.
Nah, that was
Win
terrible.
win
That's
against the play.
terrible. That's terrible play.
There's no excuses for Brendan there. There was good enough
Cliff
class from
doesn't
the
look
catch.
too happy, mate. Jeez,
No,
we should
not
have
at
had
all.
a camera on Cliff.
Not at all. That was a waste of effort. Turanga needs to really push out hard here, and ball skirt is going to be the key for them.
I think you go to Obliques, eh? If there's a player, a class player, here it is. Here it is.
Good run,
But
Sue.
I wouldn't go to him on the first
Oh,
play.
look at that. There's a lifting tip.
Probably the third, maybe?
Yeah, third or fourth play. I'd go to him on the fourth play. Tire them out and then bring him in. Because, you know, he's the go-to weapon. But however, 30 out, pumping the ball, just a conservative set. It's all on, big tackles. I was good with
Khan
it.
Joseph, good run by Khan Joseph.
Yeah, brings it back in towards the play the ball.
Experienced player, eh?
Boy,
Running wide, we're looking at tackle
Korpu,
four.
nice hard run there by Korpu, nearly busting through,
Oh,
mate.
like his father.
Oh, look at that ref.
And his uncles.
But he
play
needs,
the ball.
he needs support on him. It's going to be this kick. It's going to be this kick.
Fifth and final.
15 final.
Where they're
Here it
going,
goes.
Jody? They're going to the right.
No, it's going straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
Yes, good
Go
kick.
on
Turn them
home.
around.
Hey, let it go, let it go. Let it
It's going
go.
to hold. It's going to hold, Jody. Is it as good as the chase? He passes
Oh!
inside to
Well done, a lot of
Well
confidence
done.
there.
plenty of gold, plenty of blue and gold jerseys there.
Absolutely. Taniwharau scrambling to get back.
Best
Actually,
kick of the
someone
game
was
there, best
walking.
kick of the game. Oh, hey, hey!
That's two there. Bit of excitement. He's lost it. He's lost it, JD.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey, settle down, boys, settle down.
gonna give
Okay.
each other a kiss thing.
Yeah, just a bit of a hug there from the boys.
Kimo tata. That kick was superb, JD.
Best kick of the game.
Yeah.
Best kick of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've been calling for that for about the last 35 minutes, and I'm glad you get there, right? You know, you actually get there. So it must be 4 minutes to play, boys. This is the big set of the game.
Fiona. Fiona. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking for how many minutes to go. The referee's been questioned, you know.
Oh, it's been changed. A penalty to Taniwharau. Player sent off. Ill discipline. He slapped the centre in the face, just in that little bit there. I think it could be both of them gone actually. Tarapi obviously retaliating.
Yeah, this be a sad way to finish the game.
Absolutely.
They
sad
both
way
got
to
10,
finish
yeah, no, because it's been played in good spirit. But the big 11 was the aggressor because Taniwharau were in possession, so don't know whether I agree with that, but there was nothing in it.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. They both hugged each other afterwards as well.
But the Taniwharau lost the ball because of the slap and he wanted to get aggressive.
Yeah.
And then that's wrong. I just think that's
Yeah, totally.
yeah. Hard call on Turangawaewae there. And
Two
that-
cousins,
that-
as we know.
That's
Kimo Tata and,
the changing of the game. That's the plan of the game. So they're playing without a second rower, and Turangawaewae's playing without a.
And Criminals played a fantastic game for the Taniwharau today.
Yeah, well, they're cousins, aren't they? The relations they use.
I think once they realised, when they looked at each other after, they little push and shove, they went, "That's my cuss."
Yeah, so, well, you had a lot of experience in that, right? That naughty boys share. But if Cook play the ball, is that a penalty? No. It's about the third. They're going into dummy half. Goes young Te Tonga out the ball. They're coming one out. They're playing.
Jason Watkins, I would say, would be the best forward of the day.
He's doing
on
his
both
job,
sides.
eh? You know?
He's been going all day.
Has he made any mistakes? Parts? I don't think
No,
so.
not that I can think of. Being
That-
solid on
that's four. What would you do? Take
defense.
one more to the post and then put it up, kick it out maybe. They're at the right end of the field, are the Taniwha. 28-24 final is about a minute and a half to go. Come here, 15 final, he's putting it up. Is it high enough? Yes, it's high enough. Here's the
Good
chase.
catch.
Good luck. It's got
And
snow
we've
on
got
it.
the ball. Good
And
take.
no.
Good tackle. Defense was right there on the spot.
Yeah. Here we go. Turangawaewae. 15 out, 4 behind. They're going to have to go hard and go wide.
That's a good run there.
Yeah, good run. No penalties. Oh, he's lucky. Jason didn't give away that penalty. One off the ruck, 2. That's 2 tackles. The Premier Reserves. Taniwharau and Turangawaewae here in Waikato Rugby League at Patterson Park. You're watching it live streaming with JD, Barney and Patara. That's the 4th. Really haven't got out of there, Barney. Chip and
They
chase.
need a good chase here, JD.
Yeah.
They're going for the long kick.
Yeah, long kick and long it is.
Beautiful
Is it
kick.
gonna
Is it a
be
40-20? No, it's
40-20?
not.
It's a good chase by Sage Poiko. Oh, what a great
Good tackle and
Good chase,
Well
good
done.
tackle. Well
No
done.
penalty, Sage.
They got to stay square, the markers, ref.
This is the Adi Just. Energy's flying now, JD.
Polly,
That's your brother.
minute to go. Looks like a minute to go. 1 minute to go. Move it to the sideline, kick it over the sideline.
Discipline's definitely key here for both teams. Milking a bit here, looking the time.
Yeah, but you run it to the sideline, kick it out, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's the one.
Good kick. Is
That's
it
the
on the
one.
full, JD? It's on the full.
Oh, it bounced.
It's gone out on the full, JD.
But the touch judge is here, the ref is there, the ball is there.
Bit of indiscretion going on. Birder's caught it.
Yeah, hey, you gotta go with the linesman. He was way back here. I don't know how he could call that.
Someone needs to set the scrum, eh?
Yeah, you see the
Yeah,
scrum
they should
there.
do.
Still running, JD.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no. It is
Brendan's
on
on
the
the
full.
turn.
Hello.
I don't know why they
Hello, we got
why the
drama.
confusion there.
Where the confusion?
She should have just been able to
Yeah,
give the
it's either out or
call.
it's out on the full or it ain't.
Not, yeah.
This is the last play, JD. This is the last. of the
I say
season,
3
right?
tackles.
3 tackles?
3 tackles. Here we go, Whānau. Lock it in. 28-24.
What a game.
Patterson Park scrum on 10 metres inside the Taniwharau half. They trail Turangawaewae. Turangawaewae trail them by 4. What do you do? Where's your fullback? Have you got your fullback back? No, the kick's on.
The kick is on.
The
chip and
kick
chase
is
would
on.
be
The chip is
yeah.
on.
Nice chip and chase would be
What do you do?
absolutely
You
on.
got, you got
Tougher.
to,
But you got,
yeah, you just got to
got
play
some
it.
speed there.
Yeah, have some cover.
More Modi in there, man.
One tackle. What's happening? Oh, the minute must be up.
They got 5 in the scrum. They get the long ball out wide. They go for the kick, JD. There's the chase. What
Oh,
have
they
we
just
got?
bounce again. Dive on it.
That's it.
Oh, they're getting chances. When's this bell gonna ring? That's surely the minute.
Gotta be
Got a knock on. Brendan's got a knock on. Blue and gold
They need to
feed.
get they need to set the scrum real quickly. Turangawaewae to
game's
stop
not
the
over.
clock.
It couldn't have been a minute to go because that's
JD's
2 minutes.
JD's
We're way over a minute.
I've never seen JD so quiet.
Oh, I'm enjoying this game.
This is beauty. This is
This
a
is
beauty.
good. I'm thinking.
I think he's a bit worried in this last
Yes.
play.
What's your time, Paul?
This is a classic game, Whānau.
Yeah, she's going to roll it now. She picks it up.
There's
One
how-
tackle,
one
one
tackle,
tackle, one
one
tackle.
He's going to get rid of the ball.
Big PTJ. No, it's.
Brendan's
time.
looking, he's playing the ball.
And the Taniwharau come
game.
back.
What a game,
a
JD.
game.
What a game, Putts.
Right to the level, bro.
Right to the edge.
Right to the end. As we said, we can never ever count Turangawaewae up, no matter what the scoreline is. And we were very, very lucky to get away with that at the end there. So Turangawaewae, congratulations on a great game, and congratulations to Taniwharau on the win as well.
That's why we enjoy our game, isn't it? That's why we enjoy our game.
I think I'll break the chair, mate.
28-24, right down to the last play of the game, and just reflecting on it, standouts for you from the Turangawaewae side, Barney?
Definitely old boy Joshy, setting the platform up the
Yep.
middle. Good service from Kimura from 9 as well, and our halves
I thought
TJ.
so.
TJ,
Yeah, I thought he was very dangerous, the ball on the hand and some of his options. Just probably needed a support. I thought All Blacks could have probably got a bit more involved.
Yep.
But I thought they were using him wrong. When they were using my first
Too
tackle,
early, eh?
yeah, too early. Play 4, play 5. Use him in that position. For Taniwharau, for me, I thought none worked harder in the pack than Jason Watkins. I thought also the 7, young Te Taonga Muru Hauraki. I thought he was a solid player. And of course, he was an individual brilliance there from Te Oho Mauri Rapana. We come on, scored that try and brought them back into the game at a crucial point. But all in all, a good game, Whānau. 28-24. A little bit of with the last kick over here, but it really didn't impact onto the game. And then a call right there at the dying stages. But well done to both teams. Barney. 1 to come, 2-0 to the Taniwharau. 17's 32-18 over the Turangawaewae side, and the reserves 28-24. one to come. We'll go to a break and
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Ka pai, ngā mihi ka koutou katoa e tūhono mai nei, a koutou kei te rātō pito o te ao e mātakitaki mai ana, me pewhia kore ai a mihi a koutou. I'm really, really pleased to have been in this broadcast here today, and hopefully this becomes the norm, whānau. So with your support, if you can send through all your mihi and all your kōrero to our live stream, just to put the pressure on some of our whānau here to help sponsor this, so we can bring this to you week in, week out. He wai, tahi te kēmu e toi ana, ko te kēmu matua o tēnei o ngā rangi e Wainganui i te kapa tuatahi o ngā kapa e rua nei, Turangawaewae, Taniwharau, ki konei, ki te pātū wata, ki te papatū wāwai o Patterson Park. And as you can see right now, whānau, if you take a look at the shot, that's what it's all about. That's whānau coming together as one. And as you know, we're here at the Koroneihana, and all of these whānau are represented in the kitchen. They're doing dishes, they're doing security, they're doing stuff on stage, you name it, they are doing it. And they work together every single day for the kaupapa and come out here and play this awesome sport that we love and we treasure. And then they play together and they go together like exactly like what you're seeing right now. E whānau ko tahi tātou. Nō reire tiwi, we'll be back with our main game today, the premiers, Turangawaewae and Taniwharau. A ko tātou.